Hi students, welcome back to All 4 e-learning chemistry classes. Now I am going to start session 10 today, and in the previous session we have discussed about the empirical and molecular formulae concept, and after that we have discussed how to evaluate the empirical formula of a compound if you are given with percentage composition, like that. And today also in this session I am going to continue the numericals based on the same concept, that is empirical and molecular formulae. Please note down the students, write down along with me, write down. What is write down students, what is the simplest formula of a compound? The simplest formula of a compound containing write down students, containing 50% of element X is given GaW 10, 50% of element X of GaW 10 and 50% of element Y of GaW 20 by weight. This is the question. He has given the mass percentages of two elements X and Y in the compound, and also given atomic masses. Just you should find out the simplest formula, nothing but the empirical formula of the compound. As usual, very simple. Yesterday we have discussed this. X and Y percentages 50-50. So first we have to divide at the percentage masses with respect to atomic masses. I am doing that, students. Please concentrate. So this is 5, this is 2.5, and in the next step we have to divide it both the things with the smallest value among them, that is 2.5. So 5 by 2.5, 2.5 by 2.5, 1, this is 2. So simplest formula is simply you can write it as X to Y. So please note down this, students. Okay students, let me start the next question. Write down 64 grams of an organic compound has 24 grams carbon, comma 8 grams hydrogen. Write down students, just now I have written the symbol of element, 8 grams hydrogen, and rest is oxygen. I am writing the symbol, students, so please write down, and the rest is oxygen. The question is, what is the empirical formula of the compound? That is the question given to us. He has given just total mass of organic compound, and indirectly he is saying that organic compound contains carbon, hydrogen, and as well as oxygen. See, let me calculate the mass of oxygen present in this 64, because he has given the masses of both carbon and hydrogen here. Now let me calculate mass of oxygen or weight of oxygen is equal to 64 minus 24 plus 8, 32, that is 32. Now 24 grams carbon means 2 12s. What is the carbon atomic weight? 12. So simply you can write C2. 2 into 12, 24. Observe students, very important. Hydrogen atomic weight 1, but 8 grams he has given. So I can write it as the formula C2H8. H8. Rest is oxygen. Oxygen mass here 32. Oxygen atomic mass is 16. 2 into 16, 32. Now if you go for the mass of that compound based on the molecular formula itself, it means indirectly he has given the molar mass of compound here. So if you cancel the common term, you can simply get CH4O. 2 will get cancelled. So this is the empirical formula of the compound. Same question you can also solve just by finding out the mass percentages also, but I have used a simple logic here, students. Logic here, because rest of the oxygen I got simply as 32. So immediately I got an idea. Oh, it may be so C12 H8, C2 H8 and O2. Okay, overall 64. So simply I am able to evaluate that. But if you follow the procedure, initially you should find out the mass percentages, because 64 grams, 24 grams. Here I am writing, see students, percent W by W, mass percent of carbon. How you can evaluate, students? 24 by 64 into 100. Okay, next, mass percent of hydrogen, 8 grams out of 64 into 100. Similarly, mass percent of oxygen, remaining mass 32 by 64 into 100. See what will happen. 3 8s, 8 8s, that is 300 by 8. Leave it, no problem. 100 by 8, this is 50. So after getting this, again you can follow the systematic procedure by taking mass percent and then divided with respect to atomic masses, and the same procedure you should follow. In such case also again you will get empirical formula as CH4O. Okay students, you please write down this first approach up to here, then I will continue. I will show you will get the same answer if you follow this. But here in competitive examinations, time is very, very important. So you have to use some mathematical, logical approach to solve numericals. Here I have applied that same logic here, but actual procedure is this, students. Okay students, let me go for normal calculation, right? Carbon, here I am writing, simply I am writing oxygen weight. Here I got it as 300 by 8, this is 100 by 8, this is 50, okay. Now divide with respect to atomic weights, to 12, 100 by 8 into 1, 50 by 16 students, okay. 12, 25 by 8, 3 8s are 24, 10, 1 approximately, leave it. This is 100 by 8, 12 8s are 96, 40, approximately 12.5, almost exactly 12.5, 50 by 16, 3 16s, 48, 20, again 3.1, Divide with least one, 3.1 by 3.1, 12.5 by 3.1, 3.1 by 3.1. What you will get, students? 1, 4, 1. So, see, again you got CH4O. That's what I told you. So, it is better to go for a logical approach while solving objective questions, especially in the competitive examinations. Okay, if it is a subjective pattern, board exam, so you should follow this one only. Okay, students? Okay, students? Let me go for the next numerical. Please write down. An oxide of manganese, Mn, manganese contains 2.29 grams of manganese per gram of oxygen. I have written the symbol of element oxygen. What is the empirical formula of the compound? Given, I am giving AW of manganese is equal to 55. Okay, and I am also giving the options here. MnO, MnO2, Mn2O3, MnO3. Why he has given the options? Because data is not completely sufficient to evaluate the empirical formula. So, from the options side also we can go for solution here. What exactly he has given in the question, students? For every 1 gram of oxygen, there should be almost 2.3 grams of manganese. That is the basic condition. Let me check the option 1. Here 1 oxygen, 1 manganese. Oxygen means here 16 grams. 16 grams. So then how much will be the mass of manganese? Because mass of manganese should be 2.9 times that of mass of 1 gram of oxygen. Here I am taking 16 grams of oxygen. So 16 into 2.3, 16 to 32 plus approximately 36.8 around something. But manganese minimum atomic mass is 55. Here it is not at all possible. You will never get simple ratio here. So this is not the answer. So come to the this one, students. 2 oxygens, 32 into 2.29, say for example 2.3 comes around 64 plus 3 3s are 90, almost 73, around 73 or 74. So this is not your answer because this condition is not satisfied by this. Okay, next come to this. Here 3 oxygen atoms are there, 48. Then mass of oxygen, manganese I am calculating 48 into 2.3. So here exactly you will get it as 110.4. So Mn2 here. So 2 into 55, 110 you will get. So you can fix this as answer. So that condition is matched with this empirical formula. So this is the final answer, students. Okay. Okay, students, write down the next question. An oxide of element A was analyzed to find was analyzed to have mass ratio of A to oxygen, I am writing the element symbol, to oxygen equal to 7:3. What is the empirical formula of oxide given GaW of A is equal to 56? This is the question given to you, students. Now let us solve this. Again, mass ratio he has given, okay, A and oxygen element 7:3, 7, 3, and we have to divide with respect to atomic masses. 7 by 56, 3 by oxygen 16 atomic mass. Okay, now we have to go for minimum. So here I am calculating 1 by 8, 3 by 16. This is 1.5 by 8. So this is the least number. So you have to divide with this 1 by 8 by 1 by 8. A 7:3, 7 by 56, 3 by 16. 1 by 8, 3 by 16. Here 3 by 16 by 1 by 8, students. Here 1 you will get for this, and this will go like this. 3 by 16 into 8, that is 2. 1 is to 3 by 2. So that is 2 is to 3. The formula is A2O3. That is the empirical formula of the compound of the oxide formed from elements A and oxygen. Please note down this, students. Okay, students, write down the next question. A gaseous hydrocarbon. A gaseous hydrocarbon means compound contains only carbon and hydrogen, gives upon combustion 0.72 grams H2O and 3.08 grams CO2. The empirical formula is, I am giving the options also. 1 C3H4, 2 C6H5, 3 C7H8, 4 C2H4. Okay, students, this is the data given for a hydrocarbon which on combustion can produce 0.72 grams of H2O and 3.08 grams of carbon dioxide. And he has given the options also. Why I have given the options? Wait, you will understand now. Let me calculate moles of CO2. 3.08. The molar mass of carbon dioxide is 44. Next, moles of H2O 0.72 divided by molar mass of H2O 18. Okay, let me calculate. I am going to write it as 30 8 into 10 power minus 2 by 44. Here also I am going to write 7 to 2 by 18 into 10 power minus 2. Okay. This is exactly 7, I think. 7 40s are 280, 7 4s are 28, 308 exact. So this is 7 into 10 power minus 2. 418, so 72, 4 into 10 power minus 2. So if you take the mole ratio of carbon dioxide and water as 7:4. 7:4. In the previous session, I have explained you how to write the combustion reaction for a hydrocarbon. All the carbon will go in the form of CO2. Now all the hydrogen will go in the form of H2O. Here 7 carbons compound is only one, this one. Okay, no doubt you will get from 1 mole of the compound you will get 7 moles of carbon dioxide. And 8 hydrogens are there. So no doubt H2O possess 2 hydrogens, half of that 4. So this answer is nothing but third one. So based on that, simply you can answer the question based on the mole ratio obtained on combustion, that is 7:4. That's why he has given options. Of course, it may match to some more hydrocarbons, one more hydrocarbon. Based on that formula, it will decide. But it is matched only to this because no 7 carbons are there. So blindly with this step you can follow, no problem. But it is better to check both the data. Sometimes both the data he will link to the question. So it is very, very important approach. Right? I think you have noted down. Right. Okay, students. Let me go for the next question. Okay, please write down. The mass percent of oxygen in a potassium salt formula also has given K2S2OX is 36. What is the value of X? This question is based on simple mass percentage approach. How you calculate mass percent of an element? Mass of that element divided by total molar mass. Right. Here if you take this X oxygens are there, I am writing the mass percent of oxygen. Atomic mass of oxygen 16, so 16X. This is 2 into atomic mass of potassium 39, means into 2, that is 78, and that of sulfur is 32, 2 into 32, 64, so 12, 142. So 142 again plus oxygen 16X. This is the mass percent of oxygen present in this compound. That's what exactly he has given as 36. Now let us calculate 1600X. This is 5112 plus 1636, 576X. Take to this side. 1024X is equal to 5112. Now down students, X is equal to 5112 by 1024. This is 5. So this is an integer type question. So you get the answer as 5. you can set this question as integer type in the advanced paper. Okay? Okay, students, let us go through the next numerical. Please note it down. A compound contains equal masses of elements, equal masses of elements A, B and C, A, B and C, if the atomic masses of A, B and C are, write down, 20, 40 and 60 respectively, what is the empirical formula? What is the empirical formula? Equal masses of the elements he has given. I am writing the solution here. Let the mass be x grams for all the three, A, B and C. Now, let us take the atomic ratio of these three elements in that compound. So, x for A, B and C, for the three elements I am writing, students, x by 20, x by 40, x by 60. Cancel out the common. X is 2, x by 2 is 2, x by 3, x get cancelled. 1 is 2, 1 by 2 is 2, 1 by 3. Now take out the simple ratio. 6 is 2, 3 is 2, 2. So empirical formula is A6, B3, C2. This is the answer. Okay, students, you please note it down. It's a very simple question. Okay, students, let us go for the next question. You please write down. A compound has I am writing the elements, students, write down carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen in 3:3:1, in 3:3:1 atomic ratio. If the number of moles in 1 gram of this compound, write down 1 gram of this compound is 6.06 into 10 power minus 3. What is the molecular formula? MF I have written, molecular formula of compound. So atomic ratio he has given. So he has given empirical formula. Okay, let me write first of all. I am writing here. Empirical formula is equal to, simply you can write C3H3O, because he has written the atomic ratio as 3:3:1. So that is the empirical formula. Here if you read the data, if the number of moles in 1 gram of the compound is, number of moles in 1 gram of the compound is, this much. Say for example, you see students, what is the molar mass of oxygen? 32 grams oxygen. Okay, this is the mass of 1 mole. 2 grams or 1 mole. 1 mole. Simply I am writing here 1 mole this side. Okay. So 1 gram means what you will understand, students? 1 by 32, right? So 1 gram mass 1 by 32 moles. Is it right or not? So similarly, he has given 1 gram of compound is this. If you want to get molar mass, you have to take the reciprocal of it. The mass of 1 gram of any substance is nothing but the reciprocal of its molar mass. To understand this, I have given this example to you students. 32 grams, 1 mole. 1 grams, 1 by 32 moles. 1 by 32 moles, 1 gram. So 1 mole molar mass means reciprocal of 1 by 32, it becomes 32. Is it right or not? So that's why reciprocal of this is nothing but gram molar mass here, students. Okay, I am writing. So GMW is equal to 1 by 6.06 into 10 power minus 3 is equal to 1000 by 6.06. We will get it as approximate 165. Now you can calculate the value of N. Yesterday we have discussed this concept. Molar mass divided by empirical formula mass. 3 into 12, 36 plus 3, 39, 39 plus 16, 55 empirical formula mass. So N value finally you will get it as 3. So finally I can report the answer. See, I am writing the answer here. Molecular formula is equal to C3H3O taken thrice, and finally you can report C9H9O3. So that is your final answer, dear students. So this is a simple logical approach of molar mass, the fundamental concept. Simple. Okay. Note down this, students. This is just for example I have written here. This is actually our solution. Okay. Okay, students. Let us go through this question. Write down. Atoms of, write down students, different elements, atoms of different elements A, B and C, write down students along with me, combine to form a compound, combine to form a compound in the atomic ratio 1:6:2. 1:6:2. The GAW, gram atomic masses of A, B and C are 64, 9 and 16 respectively. Full stop. What is the maximum mass of compound? Maximum mass, write down students, maximum mass of compound formed from 1.28 grams of A, comma 3 into 10 power 23 atoms of B, 3 into 10 power 23 atoms of B and 0.04 mole of C. That is the question. I am repeating the question. Write down. Atoms of different elements A, B, and C combined to form a compound of atomic ratio 1:6:2. So indirectly he has given the empirical formula A, B6, C2. Okay. If the gram atomic mass